this is No Job Case. Thank you for clicking on my video. In today's video, I will try to fix a big crack in my wall, like the one here. Let's go. Obviously, the crack was just like a thin line in the wall to start with. So the first thing we need to do is to use a hammer and chisel and kind of open up the crack a little bit. This is the same thing as when we try to fix a small crack in the wall. Actually, you wouldn't know how big the crack is until you have done this step. After opening the crack, I realized that this crack is a really deep one. It has reached all the brickwork and I can't even see the end of it. I will need something stronger to fix this crack up. To fill the crack, I started with some watered down PVA glue. Try to clean all the loose bits from the crack and then brush some watered down PVA glue onto it. Be patient and wait for the glue to dry. Once the PVA glue is dried, I'm using this bonding plaster to do my first fill. This bonding plaster is in powder shape. To use it, you just need to add a little bit of water into it and then give a good mix. The consistency of your bonding mixture needs to be just right. It can't be too runny because it will be dripping off your wall. There is one downside about this bonding plaster for home DIYers. I checked online, you can only buy them as a 25 kg bag. They don't really do any smaller portions. But if you want the best result so that your crack does not keep coming back, this is the stuff that you want. Alternatively, if you just want a smaller bag to sit in your garage, you could try this easy fill. It comes in as a 5 kg bag, but personally I will still go for the bonding plaster. Anyway, next thing I did is to fill my gap with my bonding plaster mixture. Try to push it in as hard as you could to try to make sure that it reaches the end of the crack. This bonding plaster dries really hard, so when you fill your crack with this mixture, try to make sure that your filling is like below your surface and it's in a sort of a dent sort of shape. Then again, we will need to give it enough time to dry. Once the bonding plaster is dried, we will use our PVA glue again. Just brush the PVA onto the bonding that you have applied into your crack. Obviously, wait for it to dry before you do the next step. Once the PVA is dried, I used my multi-purpose filler. Now we can fill our crack to just level with the wall surface or even a little bit above it. Once this filler is dried, then you can sand it down and then paint it any color you want. I haven't painted my wall by the time I edited this video because I still have a lot of other jobs to do before I can paint it. But hopefully you now have an idea about how to fix a big crack in your wall. Thank you for watching and see you next time.